No, you're not!
How's it going? Welcome, good evening, hello everyone! I just love showing that video, sorry guys. Hey, Flint, Tusky, Serenity, we are back again. Good evening everyone, ACCSS, it's time again after missing out last week because of some different plans. We are in for some Laguna Matata tonight. And we're just hoping it won't rain. Please, no rain on Laguna Seca. That's just like Days of Panther. Flint, that's a really good one for this. I guess I have to rename that. Hey, Nico. Buna Trickle. Yes, that's me. There's nothing I can't do with a race car. Yeah, we're just going with the Bentley tonight. I plan on watching at least a part of the 24 Daytona, of course. So, and well, unfortunately, I think depending on the timing, I might even miss the start because ACCSS, I think. Well, when do we start? We have 8, half an hour practice, half an hour qualifying, then it's 9, and then we have 2. Yeah, so it will be past 10, and I think for my time zone, the race starts at like 9:30 my time. So I'm unfortunately gonna miss the start. So I have to rewatch the start. Hey Dimitri, how are you doing? Good to have you back. You did a photo shoot with the team. Cool, awesome. We'll check it. First, let me check if the server is back on. Good to see so many people already jumping in. That's cool. So Laguna Seca, tricky practice, tricky track. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be really interesting to see how the people do, because yeah. Can be crazy in the first lap. First few turns is interesting, and you have to be aware of the sand pits. So that's I think even today I'll make sure and drive a bit higher at TCS and traction control and ABS as usual, because the track is, if it stays that way, very hot, and tires will get really squishy, smishy, whatever you want to call it. Good evening, Rico. Good to see you back. How are you doing? We are doing well. Thank you so much for asking, Rico. Very much appreciated. As good as we can in lockdown city. We are even so bored that we started doing puzzles tonight. Password. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Okay, it's the same as usual. 2 weeks no ACCSS and I already forget the password. That's crazy, that's just insane. And just 30 degrees. Oh, nice. On the practice server we had like 45. That was brilliant. So, gonna load this. So this is fine for 30 degrees. If it has above 40 degrees, I again need to take the other setup with the opened up brake ducts. And as I will start with around about 30 liters of fuel, TC, I want to try 4 because I was really struggling with other stuff. Mimsy, how are you, mate? Good to see you. Stack TV is also here. Hi. Captain Horlicks, how are you? How's the crew, Captain? Oh yeah, the PlayStation update, I heard there was some issues. Not so clean. Hey Andy! Good to see you back, how are you? Peter is also here, Peter! Oh, Peter, I keep forgetting about our project. Jesus, I need to get out of my lockdown blues and we need to get the project started. Yeah, 45-ish will be the first race and then the second race will be in the evening, I think. It will be cold, so let's see. But yeah, the track is... I'm not really a fan of the track. And we are 37 people on this narrow track, so it's definitely gonna be interesting. And it's really hard for me to get into any rhythm on Laguna Seca. The track somehow has... The first half has a flow, and then it just screws with you. I don't know. Not colder. It gets cooler. It cools down. Yes, Peter, we will get it sorted. I'm planning to do more like shorter clips because I see that people enjoy watching shorter clips a bit more. But nevertheless, there is a next bigger video coming tomorrow probably about learning from my mistakes. That's the new series that I'm starting. Oh my god, track is even on greenish now, I think. Yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo. This is gonna be some really interesting race. I'll just call it like that because I fear for the worst actually. After my last race Nürburgring was such a disaster. This one is even trickier, but you know, who knows? Maybe it all goes better than expected. Everyone crashes except me. Evil me. Oh, the corkscrew is just screwing with me. I just have so much issues braking to the corkscrew. The car just, it feels like the tires are completely locked and car, I don't know what to do. Either I need to like lift the brake pedal there or I'm really puzzled because I don't see anyone struggling like that. Or maybe it's just because the boat is so heavy. Hey Husky, we have two 30-minute races and every race unfortunately has a pit stop. And I should probably do that. Sorry. Thanks, memes. I was just... You can watch me race on full screen. That looks weird. This turn is so tricky.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Whoa. I just discovered a video which like showcases how the aliens are really drifting or like using the yaw angle to slide around corners, and I was just spending some of my past few days kind of trying that, and it's just incredible. When you keep watching, when you know what they're doing or when you know what to look out for, and you keep on watching streamers like Niels and Charlie and stuff, then you see it happening. And it's just, it's incredible. I can't imagine doing that for like 2 hours. That's just such an insane technique and such high level. That's just, like, this is the biggest difference between like us normal race drivers and the pro esports drivers. Boy, the car feels really twitchy. Hey Camille, good to have you back. How are you doing, mate? Jumping right in time.
Oh. Yellow flag in sector 3.
And yeah, I tried it from time to time to do this sliding, and sometimes it worked, and it's insane the difference it does in terms of time. You immediately see how you like gain time when you really do it right, but doing this right constantly for like 50 laps, I just blows my mind. I can't imagine doing that. It's just, I don't know how long I must practice and how many hundreds and thousands of hours you need to do on every track until you really nail that and get the feeling down for that. It's just incredible for me. Come on, buddy.
Car on the left.
Okay.
Clear on the left.
1, 2. Track feels so slippery right now. Whoa. Studying the Japanese art. Oh, my tattoo. Okay. I mean, you recognize that it's Japanese art. That's really good.
Yellow flag, be careful.
That just tells me it was done right. I paid the right tattoo studio. This track is so nasty. Hey, Cacadrillo. The cool nickname. How are you doing? Good to see someone new joining in. At least I don't recognize that cool nickname. Yeah, it's 3 to 4 seconds per lap, Mims. That's what the aliens, what distinguishes us from the aliens. It's insane. But the interesting thing is, now that I know what to look out for, I'm studying all the other pro drivers to kind of see and get a better understanding for that. But I don't know if I will ever be able to do it like they do. And Jesus, the track is just slippery as hell. So Mims, you're looking forward for your race tomorrow? Yeah, Camille, your hands are sore from the DD1. I can only imagine. Must feel cool, actually.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
It's also like how the pro drivers are working their steering wheel and how they are kind of straightening the car at corner exit and then doing these tiny steering movements. It's just, it's an art. Mims, you're the best. I think I'm not the best either. I just, Laguna Seca is a mystery. I kinda like the track because it's so unique, but you know, there's a difference between being able to drive it properly and liking it. Whoa! Caught a drift there. Jesus, Laguna Seca on green is even more insane than on optimum conditions.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Hey Tom, servus, dankeschön.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Well, at least got up to P8 now. Some time there. Pit entry and exit also very interesting here.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
It's a roller coaster. It's a roller coaster of madness. It's a Laguna Matata coaster. God, please turn the track to optimum. Wow, that was not track limits?
Well done, mate. Personal best. Yellow sector 2.
Oh my god, the car's just sliding around. It's just because the setup is so basically for optimum track and not for this. And why the traction control is not doing anything on 4? Come on, traction control, do your job, or you get fired. Oh Tom, da bist du aber echt eine Rarität, wenn du die Strecke liebst. Tom is saying he loves the track. Oh. Sheebles. I feel like Laguna Seca is one of the slippiest track ever. Rear anti-roll was softer, yeah. You know me, changing setups before a race. Oh, I can take a look.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
To be so gentle with the accelerator here through these tracks to carry as much speed as possible. It's just so crazy that the flow that the first sector of Laguna Seca has. And then you lose it all in the next corner. It's insanity! Oh, and I now completely missed it. So let's take this as our opportunity. Tire pressures are also a tiny bit too high. So my rear anti... Okay, let's put it down to 4. And then... holy moly. That was way too high. Why was it so high? I set the setup. The setup was set, and why is the setup not set correctly after I set it correctly? I don't know. This is so infuriating. Mims is speaking German. Yeah, out of turn 1 and the Corkscrew is the oversteer. So let's see if just one click down on anti-roll bar solves it. No, don't practice in this stream. The stream is English. It's not for the Germans, the stream. You know, that's only exceptional that speaking German and so on, you know? Sometimes I might have to try to switch to German and English, but I think for most of the people who are like watching from all over the world, that might be confusing. So, blum, blum. Let's see what that does. Could also go down on the bumps there in the rear, that's also a good idea. Just need to remember that if I do the same for the 45-degree setup. Translator mode, yeah. Thank you, Tom. Dankeschön. It's no problem to have it from time to time, but as like most of the people are international, let's keep the community international. International. Ooh, I need to be really careful with the pit. God, I hate this pit exit so much. And then decrease your anti-roll bar, mate.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
There will be a lot of people struggling. Sorry for laughing there, but it's just good to see that some other drivers are struggling with the car as well, even though practicing for hours and hours. Great. When you try to breathe in while swallowing your whatever it's called in English. I love if they get rid of all the brake markers. That's like hard mode. You want to drive Laguna Seca in hard mode? Get rid of all the brake markers. Okay, yep, oversteering out of the corner exit is now a bit better. Mimsy, you're Danish and you all learn German. Interesting. I did not know that.
Slow car ahead.
This is an international learning stream.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
You just push the accelerator too hard there, you go wide. This is the first, well, the first corner is the left, but then the second corner is... This track is so tricky. Serenity is already struggling.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
Yeah, I think that's Serenity. Wow. Porsche power oversteer, that's like... There's only full power or no power, there's no in between. You just push it. Yeah, coming out of this corner now feels also a little bit better. Jimmy dear, hi! Absolutely, the difference to a G29 is massive. Really massive. It's actually hard to put in words, but
There's a slow car.
yeah, the difference in force feedback, but especially the quality of the pedals. The brake pedal and the accelerator. And the overall quality and the feedback and feeling you get from the CSL Elite is just incredible. Plus you can, you know, put on another steering wheel that you like more, and yeah, it's terrific. It was an expensive step up, but it's absolutely amazing. Hey Brian, how are you doing? Good to see you back. Corkscrew was much better, Rico. Thank you so much for the input. It generally feels a bit better now, out of the corners. But look at that, braking for the corkscrew, right? I'm too late, or these guys were too early there. I think I need to brake a bit earlier. It's just general Laguna Seca feels like it's a track where you're constantly on the edge to be fast or to crash. There's no... It feels like there's no middle ground on this track. If you take the middle ground, you're generally slow, and if you want to go fast, you really have to push it. And there's the really fine line between crashing or having your personal best lap times ever. So that's gonna be interesting race. Interesting races.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Thank you, I saw that before you told me. Much better exit, did you see that? Yep. Thank you for the tips, Flint and Rico. That was
Slow
me.
car ahead.
Still trying to find and learn more about setups. It's incredible. Sometimes you think, okay, I'm getting there, and then, no, you still do something wrong or learn more about it. But your car feels now more predictable. Brian, I'm feeling great. living in lockdown city, trying to make the best out of it.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Woo! But the Ferrari has a much better oh. Too late. Oh, so that happens when you hit the sand there. Okay. I think that was just 1 millimeter we were on the sand and off we go. My planet needs me. Hey Andy. Notice that your PC is really powerful. Yeah, it kinda is. Bought all the stuff last year before all the incredible announcements because I just needed it for the streaming. And now I'm pretty happy. Yep, Mims, exactly. If you don't use the curbs, you're slow. That's you. Yeah, you're right. And if you just overdo it a tiny bit, like I did now, you're even slower. But so yeah, that's gonna be a really awful qualifying today. I already see that coming. So the thing is to then just really focus on staying out of trouble. That will be the highest priority for both the races. To just don't crash. I don't have big enough coconuts to drive as fast. I'm not fast. Look at that. I'm 1.7 seconds slower than Mr. Burns would. Big enough coconuts. By the way, Nightbot is reminding us I have now finally my community on Simracing GP as well. And that means we will be organizing fun community events and community races, but SGP is still in closed beta. So if you want to join, just send me your email or join the Discord to know more about it if you don't want to send it in like that. And then you can be invited and you can join the first upcoming event, which is on 10th of February. And the track is on fast, but still 23 on a fast track. Pretty ballsy. But in general, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining or anything, but since 2 or 3 weeks I have that feeling that I'm kind of stuck. That I'm somehow doing something wrong and I can't really pinpoint what exactly it is. And it's like my pace is just stuck. I'm just like standing in front of a brick wall and I just can't push through it. And I don't know what it is right now. It's times it's lacking consistency. Then the next day I'm just doing mistake after mistake after mistake. The next day I'm feeling good and have an awesome race. The next day I just would love to throw out the Fanatec stuff by the window. So I don't know if it is really all the situation and lockdown and insecurity and stuff like that that's playing mind tricks. But right now it's like really tricky to... I mean, that's doing a 125, I mean, is okay, but it feels so awful. I don't know, it's just, yeah. Some of you might know that feeling, that you just don't know what you should do differently. You're just stuck. I managed to do a 23.6, I think, with the Mercedes AMG Evo. But that was just luck. What is your sim rig? I have a Sparco, I don't know the name, but it's from Sparco. It's a complete sim rig with the seat, and it's like not an aluminium frame sim rig that you can expand on it. It's just basically a really slim and easy sim rig, which I like because I don't have so much room. But in terms of like expanding it for screens and stuff like that, it's not that good. But yeah, I'll really have to show you guys. I have to do like a short video of my thrown together streaming setup, because from this angle it looks perfectly clean and smooth. Well, wait if you see the rest of it. A good lap time at Spa is around, if you're not an alien, it's around 218. I think 218, 217. Or well, everything below 220 is insane. Already good in my opinion, but if you want to aim for really good lap times, it's like 218, 217. What's alien on Spa? I don't really know. Sorry. Ninero, thank you so much, Micha. It's Micha, right? 120D, the new Ferraris are really OP. Probably drive it soon. Let's see. Uh, 44 at Imola is already a steady pace if you can hold it. Kimberly Dukas, hey! Greetings from Greece, awesome! Greetings from Austria, how are you doing? Thanks for joining in. So 215.9 is alien at Spa. So I would say if you can do a 218, you're really good already. And 144 in Imola is already a really good base. Try to just take it a step further, be more precise, then you will go down to 43, and that's I think a really good pace to stay. 41s on Imola are already crazy. Yeah, 215.9 on Spa is I think I once did it 218 or so. Sorry, I just was like checking if the cat's not killing anyone. I think 218 is already a really good time. 219, 218. But you know, if we took hot lap pace, then it's kind of stupid because hot lap pace won't get you anywhere in race. So you need to find your consistent pace. That's the thing. If you pull off like 218s on Spa lap after lap, then you are already crazy. So in terms of, you know, this community here. And okay, so we now have half an hour qualifying, which is split up 15 minutes for the red numbers, which is me, so I'll start, and then 15 minutes for the silver number plates. And so then the last 15 minutes will be a little break and a little bit of chatting. Get a lot more patient. Don't worry, Spa is a track that it's very long, and it's just you kinda, it's easy to get into, you know, some kind of like flow where you are just forgetting about what's coming up, like you're like, so it's really tricky to get fast on the track at once. So what I could recommend for Spa is like practice the sections. Focus on different sections. For example, do your laps, and then for the first 10 laps just focus on Eau Rouge, and the next 10 laps focus on this, so that you don't have to struggle with the whole track, with the whole lap after lap after lap, because that will just like make you crazy. So just try this approach, that you just, you know, focus on a certain section, and then you just cruise the rest of the track, and then so on and so on until you can put it together. You know, that's like how I kind of try to remember how to be fast on a track and get better, and then you just, the struggle is to really put it together in one. Early Sunday morning. Well, good morning, Glenn. We have late Saturday evening here in Austria. Nice to see you too, thank you so much. There's nothing wrong, Rico, with getting up early. I mean, come on, use the time you have. Especially in Australia. Beautiful weather, I guess. So I'm already see myself like starting from P20 or something.
Green light, go, go, go.
Let's take that setup, and we changed to 4 to 21. Okay. Let's see what Laguna Matata brings us tonight. You can go flat with some GT3s. Look, there's my twin brother. Hachimi, you can go flat with some, depending on the setup and how good you are, but not in everyone, and also depending on how much fuel load you have. The heavier the car, the trickier it is to go flat through Eau Rouge. You can't go flat in a GT4 and also not in a Porsche. Whoa. In a Porsche Cup car. So yeah, in GT3s I think some can do. Like for example I think the Audi can, the Lambo, Ferrari. if they are light and not too heavy. I'm not sure how they are in like race trim. My OMI readings are way off. I'm not really paying attention to these. I'm just happy that I can somehow survive the track, but they might have been off now due to the session change, I hope. But yeah, it's one of the tracks where I just can't get the OMI balanced for whatever reason. But thank you so much for telling me.
Slow car ahead.
Make sure you have the right tires. Hey Neil, you're so funny. Hey Weekend Warriors also here, good evening to you. Thanks for coming back. How are you doing, man? Just focusing now a little bit on the lap.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Sector again was just so bad.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap. Yellow flag in sector 2.
Come on, you big British teabag, come on. It hurt, even through the simulation it hurt. Okay, much better. That was a good one. That was a good one. Finally, below 25.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Can we do another one? That's a question. You big British teabag, come on! Get into the water.
sector 3.
Somebody got rid of the brake marker there. So that was not on point.
Well done, mate. Your fastest lap so far. There's a slow car up ahead.
He didn't pay attention. Come on, come on. Ah, no, the lap is gone.
Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
Ah, the most important brake marker is gone because there is no other, like, I don't have anything else than the number 2 board there for the last corner, but the feeling now was much better. Anything below 225 will be fine for me. 124.4. I think that was the first time I did a lap like that for the Bentley, so that's already looking good. And the car felt really nice as well. So my Omis are also looking better now. This one is getting a bit too hot actually. Whew. Neil is getting faster every day. Cool. Cool to be back watching me. Thank you so much, Neil. It's freezing. Oh my god, Weekend Warrior. So here, I don't know. I mean, this one here is, well, it's 7 degrees, so yeah. This one is also 5. I don't know. I think it's okay. It's just for the hotter temperatures, I think it's okay. I have 5 more minutes, so I can definitely give it another try. I don't know if it helps, it's just more fun. But boy, whew. If it just wouldn't be for the brake marker in the last section. Ah! Heat in the tires won't be a problem, definitely not. It's so warm. I've never actually raced in this game with 45 degrees. But Flint and Rico, thank you so much for the input. Decreasing the rear anti-roll bar and the rear bump really helped. And that's actually a good question, Rico. Please, please, hold your brakes.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Okay, that was definitely too late. Okay, so the lap is ruined anyway. This brake marker in the last corner. That's giving me headaches right now.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Tweety! So let's see if I can get one more flying lap. Because every time... Ooh, Tweety! Every time... Every 10th I can gain now might help. But, last corner. How do I do last corner? Yes, Weekend Warrior, that's the plan. I'm unfortunately missing the start because of the races, but I'll catch up on it and watch as much as I can. How about you? What's your plan, Weekend Warrior? Not good, not good, not good. Okay, got it. Whew. That was the last flying lap now. P3! Woohoo! I gained 2 positions with the 3 tenths. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Awesome. I think... What was that? Was it 24-1? I got so close to a 23! Nice! Oh, it must have been like the pressure right now. Everyone watching live on stream, it's the pressure and I was pushing, so... Good, let's see what that... I just hope that gets me into the top 12, top 15. Holy crap. That was intense. That was intense! So, anyone particularly who you want to follow, let me know. Or else, I'ma just jump on Jason. I killed the board for turn 1. Oops. Oops. Well, somebody else killed the board for the last corner, so that was just getting even. But that's good that you told me that. I was absolutely not paying attention to that, so that was actually really stupid, honestly. So let's catch up on the chat, everyone. What's going on? Boon on right screen, Daytona on left screen. Approved. Boon fist. No, meme's not the last lap. I was already like, "Uah." That was just, I think, as far as I could push, and I'm happy with it. I'm really, really happy with the result. The choice of streaming, everyone watching and someone was trying to offer it. Why 0.003 behind P2? Well, it's gonna change now. So the pro class is coming out now for qualifying. So yeah, the rankings are going to change. I just love how that Mercedes looks. The new AMG Evolution car is absolutely beautiful. I just can't drive it. For the life of me, I just can't drive it. It's just so twitchy and over-engineered. Red Monkey, what's up? Thanks for joining in. How are you doing? Digital Car DCC is also here. Hey, good to see you. I like Schlamm catching. Yeah, Peter, that's a good suggestion. It's just I have other brake markers on some tracks, not on all, because on some tracks I don't race that often. And Laguna Seca is a track I race probably once a quarter, because no league is really using it. And that's why I don't really have brake markers there, honestly, other than the boards. What car 177 hit me? What? The trick here for the approaching the last corner might be because I have to shift into third, is it third or fourth gear? Shortly and then brake. So that's kind of my indicator. So let's see, the first times should be coming in now. The first flying laps now from the pro guys. It's just insane. The car looks so insane. The huge wing. The huge wing. Watch something on the left side, yeah, oh, okay. That's something, I was trying that and then I overshot the corner, so... So, Paul Krampf is behind me. Ooh, it's getting so close there. So, who's gonna be the next quickest one? Who was the fast guy? Was it a Ferrari? I think Henley is really quick. So right now, ooh, McVeigh, just a tiny bit. It's a meme, yeah. I don't know why, but the Ferrari is so quiet. Sounds like a vacuum cleaner. The Italian vacuum cleaner is right on track right now. So, looks like, well, it's still 9 minutes to go, but the first flying laps from the pro guys were not as quick. But yeah, Laguna Seca is tricky. You just go into the sand trap, and that's it. Let's just don't call it a day right now, Rico, but yeah, it was at least, I was 1.5 seconds faster than in free practice. So when the track is just on like green or fast, I'm really struggling. So McVeigh now put in a 23.5. McVeigh, Henley, Crumph, both very fast. Doherty as well on a good lap. So yeah, now I'm starting to drop. Question is, where is Mr. Terry? Dan Terry. Seems like Laguna Seca is also not his favorite track. And I can't help myself, but the Aston Martin just looks awful. Not the paint scheme, but the car in general. It just looks so boring. I think the V12 Aston looks so much cooler. And, oh, he just heard myself saying his car is ugly, so he's just stopping right there. So, who else is there? We have another Bentley, Thorpe. So there's just 1, 2, 3, 4 pro guys right now splitting up the amateurs on top. That's interesting to see. Two guys getting a penalty for impeding. What did they impede? Or who? They did impede someone? Crazy. Oh, John is here from New York. Greetings to New York from Vienna. How is it going in New York, John? Good to have you back. For the last corner, once you crossed the curb. You mean the curb on the right side, basically? Once I'm, like... Or do you... I think I understand what you mean. Let's see. Let's hope for the race they just stay there. So Thorpe also... Good lap there, nice to see. A big Bentley. I love the green color, looks also good on the Bentley. Just such a shame that Bentley is stopping their GP3 programs. That's just, I think if they just could have like put out another evolution of the car, it would have been so awesome. The car, I just love how the car looks. A full car length, right side. Okay, oh, good, Stack. Thank you so much. I understood what you meant there. It's like, once I cross the start of the curb, like, and then start braking, yeah, that should work out. Let's do it. Thank you so much. That's so cool. We all like give feedback and input and help each other out. That's just so much cooler than driving alone. Okay, 2 cars in PD qualifying. Interesting. Thanks for the heads up, Minzy man. Just quickly checking the Discord. So, while we have a bunch of people in the chat watching the stream, again, if you want to participate in first community race events from our community, Bunatics, head to my Discord. There's the community events channel explaining how you get onto the Simracing GP platform, like ACCSS is doing, as Simracing XP is doing, and lots of other communities are using Simracing GP as the platform for organizing races because they have a full server infrastructure, cool website and everything. So, but it's still closed beta right now. So if you want to jump in and also have some fun and hopefully relaxing community races with me and all the other cool people we have in the community, join the Discord. All the details are there, how you get into it and how you can sign up. And if any one of the guys who, like, I don't know, I think I've still 8 or 9 pending invitations to Simracing GP. So be sure to check your mails, and if you already have an account there, check the left notification bar to accept the invitation. And P8 now, that's I'm really happy with that. I actually saw myself somewhere there. Somewhere between 15 and 20. Good. Tire pressures were okay-ish as well. So the pit strategy, I need to come up with the pit strategy. I will need around 50-ish. So I always like to start with a bit more fuel to be flexible on when I do my pit stop. And 6. The temperatures, we have 43 now. So if it just gets one tick warmer, it would actually be really good for the pressures, but it's just... let's do it. Yeah, let's leave these. So, yeah, we are fine like that. I'm just surprised that TC4 at the Bentley is also not really... seems to not really bother the car. Mr. Cons is also doing good. I just can't spell the name. It's a cool name, but I can't spell it. Pambawashi. Sounds really exotic. Cool. Zambrano. Sounds Italian. Dan Terry. What's up with Dan Terry? He was so quick on Suzuka. Turbo Tondi. So Walker is also here. So with just 2 minutes to go, I think I'll hit the bathroom really quick and just leave you alone for a minute. Just see if the leader is just still doing what he can, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, right. Back in time. Not back to the future. Okay, so that's it. P9. I didn't expect that. I absolutely did not expect that. Tweedy 25. Serenity 26. Okay. So let's see how that will work out for the race. John, doing races following a car very close. Like pick a car that's kind of running your pace or a bit slower that you can follow in single player, and always finish the races. So do like 20 minutes, half an hour quick races against the AI, and then pick an opponent that you can follow in a good pace and stay within half a second and finish the race so that you get the bonus points. That's the quickest way. And other than that, league races against real opponents in multiplayer get you a lot of good safety rating as long as you stay clean and out of trouble. C-Cons, I didn't see him, just B-Cons. They are brothers, right? Because C-Cons is racing GT4 in SRXP. Both are racing GT4 in Simracing XP. Sorry, can't check now. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. There are 1 or 2 cars that are not allowed to start from the grid. I think they are brothers because I was speaking a bit with Seacons. And I think they are brothers. If I understood him correctly. No, they are definitely brothers. Cons was the one GT4 that I ramped off track while I overtook him. Yep, John, that's how I did it in the beginning actually. I think I pushed my safety rating over 70 by just racing the AI, which is a bit tedious, but it works. But honestly, just try to join like Simracing XP, the guys on the practice server, or like other racing leagues, beginner racing leagues, and public lobbies is always a risk, but you always get bonus safety rating when you finish a race. So just bonus ratings, always finish a race. Don't quit it. The thing is, Captain, the safety rating, it's green and red bars, and it keeps moving the more you add. So the problem is if you have some green bars and some red bars, and the green bars get pushed out of the rating because you have new rating coming in, then it fluctuates. So it really takes some time until you only have like higher green bars in your safety rating and it stays consistent. That's why even on my level, it can change. So sometimes I have 98 and suddenly I just have 95 and 94, and then I suddenly bump up to 98. So that's the thing with the safety rating, because it just keeps moving like a stock graph. Slow improvement is better than no improvement, John. So just keep going. Yep, exactly, Rico. And the thing is, you don't have to win. You just even keep at the back of the grid and just follow a car that has a pace that you kind of enjoy. Or you just, I did in the beginning quick races where I just started at the end of the grid. And 46 degrees, 3 degrees higher. So let's go down a click everywhere. Nice, 30 and 20. Good. Are good to go. So, what did I want to say? Yeah, when I did it, I was like doing quick races starting in the back of the grid, like with 20 AI or 30 AI and whatever your PC can handle, and started at the back of the grid, tried to have a clean start, which is a challenge, and then started overtaking. And the cool thing with quick races is you can just restart them if something goes wrong or like you crash, but that then is bad for your rating. So yeah, just try to find, like, do it on a track you really enjoy and just start from the back of the grid or like in the middle of the grid, and then just overtake some cars and find a car you can follow comfortably and closely. Track heats up while racing as well. Since it's just a 30-minute race and we have a pit stop, I don't actually really care. I'm not worried so much, but maybe for the pit stop strategy we just lower tire pressures again. Thank you for reminding me, Stack GP. You seem to be sending in your proposition for race engineer, huh? Thank you, Tom. Dankeschön. I don't know how that is, John, but I think your account on console has nothing to do with like Steam, or is there Steam on console with ACC? I don't know. So your account is then probably a different one on PC and you have to... Is tire set is set the same? Yeah, I had 5. Why did it switch to 6? Thank you so much, Stack. Holy moly. So 5 and then 6.
30 seconds.
The man of the day, Stack GP. Oh, Mims, shut up. Imagine going with wet tires. I wonder if they would even last 1 hour. I think they'd probably go to like 40-50 psi and then... Gabe, you're here as well. Thank you so much, mate. Enjoy the show. Let's hope it's a good one. Starting behind another boat lay. Neil, what did you warn me about? Give us some party mode. No party mode now. We are in expert mode. We're in total serious mode. Oh, Neil, yeah. Everything's good. Everything's fine. It's just half an hour race with a pit stop. Only thing that can go wrong is I completely miss the pit entry and just crash or bin it there or something because I did not practice the pit entry. I'm a naughty boy. Looking for freedom. Micha, are you bored? 20 minutes until, or 30 minutes until start of 24 hours of Daytona, right? Yes, I'm feeling okay. I don't enjoy the track so much, Neil, but I'm feeling better than like last race I had with ACCSS was Nürburgring and it was horrible, and then I missed Spa because I just needed a break from racing there.
Stay in double file.
Stay in double file already? What? Stay in double file through Eau Rouge. That's hilarious. Imagine that in real life. So yeah, pit entry will be braking hard and turning hard left. Yeah, I know. I know that. I just hope I can manage it properly. So I need to be really, really careful there. I should have practiced that, but yeah. If it goes wrong, we know why. At least if I crash on pit entry, they can immediately repair the car. Oh, blah. Something's wrong with Micha. Please check on him. Okay. Now, let's concentrate. Focus for the start.
Green light, go, go, go.
I hate it. I'm just
Car on the right.
too fast at the start.
Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Somebody's going already a little bit of
Car
wide
on the
there.
left. Clear on the left.
Do. Okay. Ferrari had a much better line on the right. I just couldn't get past him. Everyone is lined up nicely.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Already have a yellow flag, so be careful there. That was trackiness. Or not. So far, so good. Morten, hey, how are you doing, man? Joined in right in time. First lap's done. Second lap's go. Still seeing the guys in front, so that's good. Nice. It's a really good spot, yes, Paddy, thank you so much.
Well done, mate.
Am I winning soon? Whoop. No, I don't think so. Except we have some road rage carnage here. I can stay with this pack. We are in for a really nice race. Whew. I have to say, Laguna is really pulling on my rein to keep the focus. Oh, that was not good. Going too wide there. Immediately losing time. They're going at a really nice pace there. Just have to stay in the 25s, then I'm fine with fuel. Too tight. So it looks like Paul Crumph can go a bit faster than Thorpe in front of him. See if they can get into a fight. Ah, no, okay.
There's a car leaving the pit lane, watch out.
24-8.
Car ahead is into 3. Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Need to be careful with my fuel. Fuel consumption is calculated for 125. And 2.02 per lap. Send it. Send it! Flint, are you still there for fuel calculations? Should be fine with 50 liters actually. It looks like a really nice and clean pace from everyone so far.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
What do you mean I need 65? Are you crazy? I calculated 50. $65 is 15 liters more, that can't be. That wasn't me. .46 liters, okay. Black RNG's got 58. Yeah, Serenity seems to have an issue with her gear. Oh, I can't really look right now, I need to focus on my race. Ooh! Paul Crimes did a mistake there. Thank you, Mims. Yeah, that was what I calculated actually. I just should not go faster than 25, which I think is fine anyway.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Starting to do a bit of mistakes, so we should be fine with 50 liters. Thank you, guys. Just surprised that I'm so quick in the race. I didn't expect that. Okay, thank you, Mims. Awesome.
Gaining on the car ahead in sector
Thank you, Rico, as well. You guys rock. Thank you so much. Oh, Thorpe starting to slide a bit. Is he feeling pressured? Tire pressures are also looking good. Nice. Good. Okay, yeah, I'm settling into the 25s right now, so that's nice. Pit window is now open. Boy, I was struggling so much with the car. Oh, don't say anything. I'm not allowed to say anything. Because if I say that it feels good, I bin it. But it feels so much better than in practice. Thank you, Flint. Flint. It's not me. Something's way off with the gear on the right side there. It's irritating, honestly. It's freaking me out. So it seems unfortunately Serenity has technical difficulties and it sounds like a Fanatec rim is going crazy, which would be really stupid. He's shooting a machine gun. She's just motivating me to go faster. Ooh, nearly lost it there. That was way too tight. Ho, ho, ho. Okay, put the focus back on track. Put the focus back on track. Pit window is 9 more minutes and I have 9 liters of fuel left, so...
Losing time to the car in front in sector 3.
Oh wow, what's happening? I'm again on a fast lap there. Ooh, that's too fast, I'm way too fast now.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
I think I'm closing in on Dorp.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
My race pace now was quicker than my qualifying lap. What? That was an insane lap.
We are halfway through. Keep it up.
Woo. Approaching Corkscrew always feels like Lotto. So the thing now is... Ooh, that was too tight. I think I'm gonna die from too easy lap now. Oh! Okay, I didn't expect my pit to be there, so that was bad. Oh, I lost like 10 seconds there. Okay, good to know for the second race that my pit is at the beginning. So that cost me 10 seconds. Ah. But a really, really good race so far. Wow, feeling very good, very happy. The quali was only fast, yeah, but it makes also a difference. And now I'm getting tires that are actually a bit lower on pressure. Should be fine.
The mandatory stop is now clear. Let's go, go, go.
Yeah, don't stress me, mate. Ah! The 10 seconds that I lost because of the position is right in front of me. Ah! Keep up the focus, yes. I now need to be careful because he will be braking hard into the left-hander now.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Thanks, Paul. He wanted to squeeze through there, but I'm sorry, I'm not, you know, making space just because I came out of the pits. That was really unlucky there. I think I lost positions, unfortunately. Typical Ferrari driver.
Car on the
That
left.
was my mistake.
Clear on the left.
Oh, fresh tires. Nasty, nasty. Car was feeling so good right now on the tire set and everything, so I really need to get back into the focus. Yes, I was pushing a bit too much there, so relax.
Slow car ahead.
Get back into the focus, get back into the rhythm. It's really nice and clean so far, except for the one little punt. Thanks, John. Anyone in front of me with pit stop? Then Terry now.
Losing time to the car in front in sector 2.
Yeah, just surviving the 3 laps. I was pushing too hard in the first lap, so... Little rookie mistake there. Just a bit stressed because I was coming up right in front of everyone else. Come on, focus. Up on some back markers there. So yeah, definitely lost some positions because of my bad pit stop. I did not expect being at the beginning of the pit. I was expecting that, so I braked really early there. Oh, he paid attention. Thank you so much, mate. Mr. Nearguard. He did that really good. That was cool. So yes, I definitely lost positions because of the pit stop and then the little punt and the exit lap. So let's see if we can make that. Let's see if we can make that better. He's not paying attention.
Clear on the right.
Okay, now he noticed. That was tricky. Whew. I so much want to catch Paul Cramp, but... Still better than expected, absolutely, it's insane. I was already fearing the worst. 90 minutes on the tire set should be possible. But might feel tricky at the end.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
And it depends on temperatures. If it's too hot, your tires will start slipping and sliding.
Pit window is now closed.
Nice, going really good so far.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front. There's a slow car ahead.
Oh, looks like somebody in front had a little accident. Come on, I would so much love to catch Paul, but he's doing a really good pace as well. We are catching up on McVeigh in the Porsche.
Slow car ahead.
Whoop! That was the Mercedes, that was Walker that was getting out in front of me. Whoa! That was a little shocker there when you have like a huge Merc right in the corner. This is gonna be exciting. This is gonna get really exciting now. We are catching the Porsche. I'm so nervous right now. That was a freebie. That was actually the second freebie now with... I think there was... someone went off track at the start. It's gonna get tricky there. Maybe Mr. Crumph can get into a battle with the Porsche. Oh, too wide there. And Sikanzi in the Audi is also right up there, so catching the people that were behind me when doing the pit stop, I think it's just not... yeah, it's like just 4 more minutes left, so like 2 or 3 laps. But it was actually good that I lowered the tires, the pressure by 1 click. As they're now actually in the good window. Fix there. Yeah, Rico, not trying too hard.
Falling
Just
behind to the car in front in sector 2.
nice. Thank you so much. That was really cool from the back marker. Mr. Rayner there, very much appreciated. I don't think it's gonna happen. Only if like Paul and McVeigh like get into a battle and do a mistake or something. But boy oh boy are we upping the pace right now. I think Paul has to now hold back a tiny bit in some of the corners, and that's why I'm catching up with both of them. Now we were both very early on brakes here. One more lap. Such a good exit there. P4 is 10 seconds penalty, okay. He's up there, right?
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
That was tricky.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
That was tight. Could not capitalize on it. Someone's losing it there.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Okay, I think I gained another position. The Audi was going wide. Yes, holy moly. The back markers are deciding the race here. It's braking very early for Corkscrew.
There's a final lap now.
Okay, one more lap.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
That was close. Wow, this is now going to be one hell of a last lap.
Gaining on the car ahead in sector 1.
You're both going a bit wide. Looks like Paul is a bit on limit, but yeah, I'm also pushing, so... Ooh, the Porsche, the moment there. The Porsche, the moment there.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Nice, 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 nice. He was also struggling there with grip.
The leader has finished the race.
Just bring it home, just bring it home. Good. Woo! P10 after the pit stop, P6. That was a good one.
Alright,
Wow.
checkered flag. Good job. You did the best you could. Now bring the
P2
car
in
back.
class at the moment, nice. And fuel was right on point, awesome. Nice, that was a really, really good race. I honestly did not expect that. That was like a fabulous race, fabulous. Really, really good race. Good pace, steady pace, I think. Let's look at my pace. I mean, look at that, just 2 invalid laps. And the rest was like 24, 25, 25, 25, 24, then a bad lap, 24, 25, 25, 24, so really happy, awesome. Okay. P5 and P2 in class. P5, oh, because of the penalty, nice. I was just so happy that the start was so clean. Ah, shaking a bit there. That was a good one. That was a really good one. So now for race 2 is to kind of, you know, calm down, get back into a good rhythm. Usually race 2 is a bit riskier because the people are getting faster or they are risking more. So yeah, I at least now know where my pit is. So right at the beginning. So obviously that should go better than before. And I just need to now check tire pressures. I think I'm gonna use my other setup because I'm pretty sure it will now be below 40, around 30 degrees maybe. Unfortunately, it looks like Serenity has Fanatec problems, as far as I can tell. Which is really shit. And I hate to swear on stream, but that's really shit. Her steering wheel was like going crazy. Okay, alright. Pace was really, I was actually very surprised. This is always the interesting thing, is that you practice and practice and practice and you just don't really get into a feeling sometimes, or sometimes you get into a very good feeling when practicing, and then you can't capitalize on that in the race. So this time it was really having a bad practice sessions and I just couldn't get into any rhythm right now, and that was so much better. The race now was so much better, and coming out of the pits, yeah, just losing 10 seconds. You just saw what like 10 seconds losing in a pit stop meant. I was passed like by a few cars actually, and then on pit exit was coming out right in traffic, getting passed by I think 3 cars, bumped by 1 Ferrari because he just of course wanted to capitalize on my colder tires. And so yeah, just it shows you how important it actually is to like have a really clean strategy. Thank you, John. Thank you so much. So off we go into the next one. Yeah, that's really cool. That's motivating. That's what sim racing is all about. Okay. Oh, Paul already rode. He's such a sweet guy. I completely understand it. It was an unfortunate move, but I understand it. He wanted to capitalize it. I was coming out on cold, fresh tires, so he was of course faster, and he just wanted to get through there. So that's just, I think, sometimes the adrenaline rush just gets you. Okay, now we have 32 degrees. Nice. So we are going to take this one. And did I save that? No, I did not save the adaptions. So let's do the same here. Fuel strategy was perfect, I think. Let's just stick with that. Just need to check the tire sets. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 and 8 are new ones. So we start with 7, put on 8. Which time do we have right now? Do I see that somewhere? Yeah, there. So it's now 7 p.m. but the track won't get any cooler, so I'm gonna just leave these tire pressures. I mean, they were for like 34 and now it is 31. I am not sure. I think I'm increase them just a tiny bit by 1 click. Adapt that for at the pit stop again, just give them 1 click less, because that worked out well. Let's just do it again. Oh. Okay, and now even more important to like just keep the focus and be even more careful, because usually the second race tends to be crazier as people are in their adrenaline rush and feel overconfident and overmotivated and want to push and show what they can do. So I really have to be more aware of what's going on now. Oh, it gets colder. Yeah, right. I was just thinking with everybody going around the track. So let's do 1 click more then. The thing is that at this track you can't really adapt your tire pressures. I mean, you can, you just have to be really, really quick about that. But it's really confusing to do that. And TC should be on 4.
30 seconds.
Yes. I would be nothing without my pit crew. Mimsy, Rico, Flint, wherever you are, thank you so much for staying with me.
20 seconds.
Nice. Flint, the silent guardian. Oh, thank you, Pierre. Thank you so much. Good to have you. How are you doing, mate? Enjoying the show, hopefully. Watching your postbox. Yeah, keep on watching, Flint. Rico's just a scrabbler. So yeah, I was starting from P9. So actually after the pit stop, I was 10 or 11 and I got P5. Nice. Okay. That's good. Striving at Bathurst. Oh my god. Tell me about it. Are you GT4 or GT3 on Bathurst? Bathurst Mount Panorama, one of my favorite tracks, but of course one of the most challenging tracks. GT3, okay, yeah. Yeah, Flint, I was P11, right? After the little Pontorino. The crazy Ferrari, nice. How does the Ferrari feel on Bathurst? Does it feel kinda nervous, twitchy, or is it more planted? How do you feel? Is it the new one, right? The new Ferrari Evolution, right? Days of Punter. Days of Punterino. I have to start from right? Why am I starting now? Okay, I have to move to the right, so somebody is missing now in front of me. Oh, Mims, you should be fine on Bathurst. So that's gonna be your first Simracing XP race, Mims. What are you doing? GT3 or GT4? Fast but dangerous, yes. I constantly have to talk to myself when going across the mountain to stay left and lift. Because if not, it's gonna end bad. So I am now starting from 8, okay. Okay guys, focus.
Green light, go, go, go. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Car on the left.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. on the left.
That was close. I kind of wanted to squeeze in, but he was giving no room. Good move. So Paul Crumpf behind me now. Oh, someone is already going wide there.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Barely waited that. That was a bit too close for my liking. Already a more stressful first lap than the first one. Oh. P6? What happened? P6? Jeez, I can't look at the Merc. Need to look at my race line. Oh no, sand trap. Is it me or is everyone in front going a bit slower?
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
That was close. Pressures are a bit higher.
Well done, mate. Your fastest lap so far.
I think I should actually not have put them higher.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
If it keeps on going like that, I have to decrease the pressures. Because for the pit stop, I put it even higher.
Car on the right.
Did a mistake there.
Clear on the right.
Might be that some are struggling with high pressures. Copy Flint.
Personal fastest lap.
Nice one. That's how easy you adapt to new tire pressures.
This has been your personal best.
And the Merc behind will give me space.
There's a slow car ahead.
Someone was going wide there. What happened to Paul Gatrix? Did he crash into the wall? No. Shoot.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh god! There was barely any space. Holy crap.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Looks like he's struggling a bit.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Ooh.
Car on the left.
Oh!
On the left.
No, no!
We have some light damage at the
Ah!
pit window is open. Yellow flag, be careful there.
There was some
Car
massacre.
on the right. Clear on the right.
Ah, I was trying to pass him. There was a tiny bit too late on brakes. He gave me room. I was turning in and I was sure it will work out, but then I think the other pole was moving in, right? So unfortunate there. And there was carnage and now I'm P13. Damn it! Ah! It was like Paul was kind of, it looked like he had damage and he was slower on the straight. That's why I was moving in. And I think we, 3 cars or something got together there, I think. Go to pit now, yes. Good idea. That was too fast, I think. Shit. No, no, no. What am I doing there? Oh my god. Was that enough? No. Okay. Race screwed. Okay. Ah. Yeah, I thought so, Victor. I thought so. I saw on the radar that the 2 cars were coming together and I thought that something like that happened, yeah. That was the worst pit stop in my career, I think. So unfortunate. Okay. Completely hyped and, yeah, lost my nerves there. Flint, you are awesome. You're the best mental coach, dude.
Mandatory stop is now clear. Come on, let's go.
I tried so hard not to move into my pit and I was like, oh god, no, I turned in too hard. Oh, Sencha, now you know, that's so stupid when you have the first pit there. That's just so stupid. Okay. I'm now being lapped. That's okay, that's unfortunate.
The faster car is approaching. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
So yeah, I'm at the position where I should be, but in left.
Clear on the right.
In left. Oh my god.
Faster car coming up behind. Watch out.
That's so stupid now. I'm actually where I should be. So that Flint is not kinda getting annoyed with me. I should just hold my line and not let them pass. Or not, no, not slow down. Just hold my line. They all have to pit still, right? Yes, everybody has to pit here. Focus on the moment, yes. So unfortunate. But stuff like that happens in a race. Now I'm the lapped car that goes quick. Oh my god. I have no idea how I held it.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
DC easier than 4, yes.
Faster car coming up behind you.
Now my twin brother is behind me. Okay. Focus. Focus, focus. All have to pit. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Come on, guys, pit. Give me a clear road ahead, guys. Pit.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Faster car is approaching.
No, it's not. There you could see the slight tilting you can do with the car. On turn-in. And if you just manage to hold that, you just are in for a good time. But that's the tricky part. Ninth bot is going crazy.
Faster car is approaching. Watch out.
The Audi in front must be like, what's the left back marker doing behind me? Why is he so quick? Because he's defending. It's really unfortunate. I can run such a good pace, but yeah. Ooh, way too late there. Okay. He's now irritating a tiny bit, but let's give him some
We are all
space.
the way through. Not over yet.
He should pit actually, struggling really hard. Oh, then Terry's in front of me, right? Let's catch Dan. Oh, that was a good one. Let's catch Dan, let's give them some show for their stream. Oh, finally. Having clean air, nice.
There's a car exiting pit lane. You're gaining on the car heading sector 2.
So that's Manning and Dan in front of me. Let's catch them. Glad I lowered the tire pressure, so all better. Need to be
Well done,
careful
mate.
now.
That's the best. The car is exiting the pits, watch out. Slow car ahead.
Was very slow there. Henley's behind me as well. Something must have happened there because he was one of the leaders, I think. Oh, he started from the back of the field, okay, and he's in all the traffic. That's why probably I was moved to the right on the grid. Because I should have started in 9th at the left, and I started at 8th on the right. Honda is struggling. Need to be careful, yes.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Okay, nice. Little gap to Handley now.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
So Manning is doing good actually. 24.
Behind to the car in front in sector 3.
Looks like Dan also upped his pace. that's a back marker, okay. Ooh, Walker must have had a moment there. He was way up front. Okay, thank you. Oh, Henley is already back behind me. That guy is fast.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Good catch.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Big window is now closed. Car on the left. Clear on the left. There's
Oh.
some severe damage on the left of the car.
I didn't see him. Okay. Didn't see him. That was really stupid. I thought this track was clear, and the moment I turned, he came down. So, I think we are going to retire here. Let's just practice another pit stop there. Is it better now? Tiny bit? Well, not that worse, but the problem here is now he was very close to me, and I was starting to drift, losing momentum, and I'm getting now whatever tire set I'm getting, so I was drifting, and he was so close behind me that he started to hit me, and yeah, very, very unfortunate. So after such a brilliant first race, all of it is coming back in the second one. Yeah, barely. He was probably out of, yeah, racing incident, but yeah, I don't know. There was barely any gap because I was moving into the left, but the strange thing is that my car started to slide more like 2 laps ago, so I was already feeling that car's kind of sliding. Flint, I lost the control of the car. We can watch it afterwards. I started to slide, and in the moment I started to slide, he was moving in, and I was sliding to the inside.
Come on, go, go, go.
So that was like really stupid incident right there. Oh yeah, now I'm getting a drive-through. So yeah. Yeah. I was already sliding to the left and he moved in and I couldn't. Yeah, that was like really very, very unlucky.
We've been given a stop and go penalty.
So I think I'm just gonna park it and that's it, because I don't want to be... yeah. Sorry everyone watching, that doesn't make any sense. So we just call it a day here for this race. That doesn't make any sense. So my head was now completely gone. So another DNF, unfortunately. I'm parking at Flint, doesn't make any sense. I'm not in the mood to now drive and I'm not in focus right now, so that's just that doesn't make any sense. That it's gone. I'm over and out. Every lap is a learning lesson. That session was already a brilliant learning lesson for me. And bunch of unlucky stuff in that race, and everything was feeling, as I said, everyone was, I think, a bit quicker, but although in the beginning it looked like I was able to stay with the top group, and then the first incident happened, and oops, sorry. So yeah, anyway, the first race was brilliant, it was amazing, and I'm pretty sure I'll get a harsh penalty. Yep, I was looking at the radar and no one was coming, so I was going out on track, and the moment I went out on track a car was coming back, so that was just, yeah. We need content for learning from my mistakes, so that's, you know, just, that's the content right there. Boatley is the Ferrari. Oh yeah, 15-second penalty, unsafe rejoin. So I don't know, I'm not finishing the race, so I'll probably get the penalty in the next race. I actually don't know how they hand it out. Yeah, stuff like that happens, that's racing. So there's actually a bunch of stuff we can take away from that. There's a bunch of stuff we can take away from that if we look at the start. Thank you, Rico, thank you. Yes, Paddy, absolutely. And then now I now noticed after the pit stop, I'm not even having the pit limiter. I'm not in focus. I'm completely messing up. Doesn't make any sense. I would just be a risk for anyone on track getting the stop and go again. So let's just no. That doesn't make any sense. Let's just park it, and takes, I think, some experience and courage to make this decision, if I am allowed to say so myself. But now we have time to watch the replay. So again, I had a good start and we had a moment there. That was harsh. And I tried to dive in there, but the Lexus was unfortunately in the way. That was really rude of him, shoving the Aston out of the way like that. Holy moly. And ooh, I was close there to shoving him out actually. Educational streaming and memes, absolutely. Oh, I'll get a grid penalty for the finale then next week. Okay, that's okay. I'm used to that by now from Simracing XP. I get penalties for the next race all the time. Racing clean, like really, racing clean and smooth and fair is actually the toughest challenge in Simracing. You always kind of think that it's actually handling the car and, you know, improving your times, but actually the biggest challenge is to race clean and fair and do everything right according to the rules and stuff like that. So that really takes a lot of focus actually, and that's just actually the stuff you learn once you like spend a lot of time there. Stupid flag. You have a 10-second penalty for the Bathurst race, okay. Did you race with us already in Zandvoort? Mims? I'm really sorry, I don't remember right now. So where was the action here actually? Oh, there it was, right? Yeah. So that was... it... Oh, yeah. Oh, it would have worked out perfectly. It would have worked out perfectly if it wouldn't have been for the second pole. And the question is, was he too quick or was he just too motivated there? I think he was a bit too... Oh no, okay. He's closing the door. And he has to brake because I'm closing the door. That was very unfortunate. And I basically took the hit for that. And you noticed that it took me a short amount of time to hit the brakes because I let the car roll off the track. I did not want to stop there. You can see me being turned around and I'm not hitting the brakes. I'm hitting the brakes there, but as soon as I noticed that I'm rolling backwards, I released the brakes again to get out of the way. If I would have stopped there, the Ferrari would have hit me. So that's one of the rare moments where you can release the brakes when you're rolling back into the sand, the gravel pit. That's okay. That was good. And then it was risky, but it worked out fortunately. And there's Tweedy. So yeah, that was a very unfortunate racing incident. Rico, what's the attitude? It's not everyone. I always worry about my driving. You should always first look at yourself if you did something wrong, actually. And if you're 99% sure that you were doing everything correct, then I would say, okay, look at the others. But I'm always first trying to understand if I did something wrong, and if so, what it was and how I can make it better. So after that incident, we were hitting the pits. Amazing, look at the pit stop. And this was actually the moment where I was out of focus, to be honest. To be completely honest with you guys, that was the moment where it was like over, actually. And I was just trying to get into the rhythm. And we had some really cool races, actually. And then I was lapped. Stuck in the field. Yeah, that's always the, like, what can I learn and what to avoid next. So, let's just check it again here. Oh, I'm still 34, I'm not last because there were a bunch of people giving up, okay. So let's check the penalty you got is the classic. Yeah, I have a lot of incidents after Zandvoort, and it was one of my worst races, and I took the opportunity to use this race for my episode 1 of Learn From My Mistakes. Is it learning from my mistakes or learn from my mistakes? I'm just not an English native, so I'm not sure. So this was race 1. This was the good one. This was the bad one. So let's look again, because I think part of it is my fault. And you know why? Because I was very late on brakes. So let's look at it. Usually, oh no, actually not. Actually not late on brakes, okay. Okay, but actually, yeah, I wanted to get past him, but it was a risk. I was, and am absolutely aware of that, because I wasn't, quite a distance there. So if you look at that, and I was closing in on him, and I was noticing that he's slow. So I was moving in. And usually I start braking around about here. And I'm just like half a meter or a meter later on my brake marker, because of course I wanted to get past him. So so far so good, but my mistake now is I'm turning in here, and that's probably the ABS. So I'm turning in a bit too early there. I should have like braked more ahead and turn in a tiny bit later, because what happens now is, look, the car is sliding out of the corner. So I'm already off the line there. So I was a tiny bit too late on brakes, turning in a bit too much, losing my line. And then I saw, okay, he's coming in again. And at that moment he hit me already. So I was actually sure I passed him. And then this happened. So part of it actually was making a mistake while driving. So part of that incident is actually my fault. Because, why? If I would have here just brake ahead, but I'm not. Look, I'm moving to the left. I'm actually unsettling the car while braking, and that's not good, even if you're late. So if I would have been a tiny bit early on brakes, we would have moved into the corners side by side, and I could have held the inside line. So, Flint, am I right? Boatley is too big, yeah. But yeah, it was a bold move, so part of that is actually my mistake. See? And of course then we have the other Paul like going in like there is no tomorrow, like I think he was on the good line actually. He was going really tight in, but Paul Gatrix was it which ball? I'm messing up the both balls. Yeah. So important lesson learned from that. And really again here, the moment I noticed that I'm rolling backwards in the gravel pit, I was releasing the brakes to get out of the way. And that was a good decision, because otherwise the Ferrari there would have just basically smashed me. Yes, Belly, exactly. I was turning in too early and a little bit, so... And that's again up to me, because you know why? I'm still having a challenge of knowing how much space I have. Because I can't, I don't see what's next to me, and that's still some of the insecurities I have with the car. And that's why I moved to the left while braking, and that was a bad idea. And so it could have gone better, absolutely better. Yes, Mims, I agree. I was just moving into the left too early. I should have just braked straight ahead. Then I would have been side by side with Paul, and he would have had the outside line, and I would have just had the tighter inside line and would have been able to accelerate earlier. So, lesson learned. Yeah, the crew chief again, right? Guess I really need to try the crew chief. So let's look at the second incident there. So, yeah, you see already where it's going wrong. Do you see it? The interesting thing is that one lap earlier I was already feeling that the Bentley is starting to slide, I think, because my tire pressures were a tiny bit too high. And the rear tires either were struggling with grip, or I don't know what it was. I was just maybe also not, at this point not in focus as much. So I should have been. So I'm already unsettling the car here actually. And then he's moving in. I'm not noticing that at that point. I'm braking, and now I'm noticing that he's moving in, but at the same time, look what happens with the car. The car starts sliding. Doesn't actually look like much. I could really feel it sliding. And yeah, I was slowing down a bit too much for him, and the car is sliding, and at that moment, no chance. So again, really unfortunate. I was noticing way too late that he was making a move. And at the moment I noticed it, I already lost control of the car and did not steer to the right, so yeah. I don't know, good question, Mims. I brake somewhere there along the lines. I mean, I was behind the Bentley. And I don't know why I braked there. I usually just tap the brakes a little bit to turn in the Bentley. So I always brake at that point, somewhere there. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that just hurts. That's a nice sound bug. You hear the pit crew. That just hurts. I'm starting the car. I thought no one is coming, and I start the car and turn my steering wheel and look on the right where I'm going. And at that moment, there's the Porsche coming. That was just, yeah. That's completely on me. Absolute stupid rejoin. Yeah. It's always like that. One good race and one bad race. Why just can't it be one good one? Who was it? I need to apologize there. It was car number 136. Okay. 136. Michael Lücke. Need to let him know that this was stupido. And I'm sorry. So there you go. You should reverse and turn it the right way, probably better, yes. Never do a 90-degree rejoin, yes. Our Mims, you usually coast, okay. I haven't really had the feeling for it. The car was always like really pushing to the right. That's why I was always like just slightly tapping the brakes. But at this point I was actually Maybe because I was behind the other Bentley. I don't know. I was tapping it a bit too much. And at that moment I lost the rear and he was turning in, so yeah. Ah. It's always like that. One good race, one bad race. If I just can't get that under control, it's gonna be so cool. But anyway, a brilliant experience, really good, much better actually in the first race than I expected. And thanks again to Flynn, to Rico, and to Mims for the help with the fuel and pit stops. That was really cool. Thank you so much. We had a nice race, and then we had Wreckfest, absolutely. Oh, Mims, no. Mims, now you have like, I showed you how to do it and then how to not do it. So you will do better tomorrow, absolutely. So tomorrow I'll be back with the practice race across Mount Panorama with Simracing XP. So we are already doing a little, always do a practice race now before Tuesday, so that everybody gets a bit of a feeling in the Camaro GT4. And then, stupid fly, on Tuesday we have the real race. So we can be back tomorrow together, having some fun across the mountain and see if anybody gets sacrificed to the gods of the mountain. Hey Victor, thank you so much. I try hard, I really try hard. Long way to go, but I came a long way as well. It's one of the most important lessons that I learned in this community. Is you always have to check first what you did wrong and what you could do better and differently to avoid incidents. So and that's a steep learning curve, and it's never ending. So I'm probably tomorrow releasing the #1 part of Learn From My Mistakes. I'm still not sure, is it learning from my mistakes or learn from my mistakes for the title? Any English native speaking guy in the stream who can answer me that? Tomorrow will only be Wreckfest, I hope not. Oh yes, Weekend Warrior, time for a cold beer and Daytona 24 probably. 369 Dark Knight, at least you're big enough to realize your mistakes and can apologize. Some well-known YouTubers won't say sorry. Oh yeah, I can't speak for anyone else, but that's really a lesson I learned, and it's a very important lesson and message I try to get across in every one of my streams. That yeah, but thank you so much, and thank you for watching, mate. Good night, chat. Better Mims, thanks for a great stream. Best of luck. Native Hungarian, learn from my mistakes. Okay, great. Thank you so much. Thank you, Belly. Thank you, Peter. 369 Dark Knight, you've come a long way. I remember your first video, and to see you now I'm impressed. Thank you so much. Yes. And you know, the interesting thing is, it's not over yet, and I just see that YouTube chat is going insane. Whatever. Seems to be YouTube is like going crazy. We have a new subscription as well. So yes, if you enjoyed the Wreckfest and the Good Race 1, please give me some thumbs up below the video. That would help a lot. And anyone who is not watching 24 Hours of Daytona or is bored is welcome to watch tomorrow's Sacrifice to the Gods. So I'm looking forward to that. Thank you so much for watching. It has been a pleasure to entertain you and to guide you and show you how it's done and how it's not done, so you can learn from my mistakes. Have a good night, everyone. Stay safe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Take care.